This is a nuke ops round on Salamander server on Core Station. I have skipped way ahead. The Nukies have declared war. This is 41 minutes in. I'll be honest, I'm getting a little burnt out on doing Nukie prep at least. I've seen hundreds and hundreds of Nukie rounds now. I'm just getting tired of commentating on the same thing over and over again, so I'm sorry I will miss out on good roleplay. The Nukies have decided to immediately go, well, I say immediately, they took a lot of time stalling in space, and stalling on War Ops is a really bad idea for winning at least. But they went for the AI core, and they're looking for the lost sets to upload. However, I don't know Wisden's or Salamander's rules, but the crew has already preemptively destroyed the AI upload console. This is the highlight of the round, though. The crew has built a matter dematerializer ship, and everyone in the shift just referred to it as a gunship, and yeah, this thing is a gunship. Already, at this point in the replay, this ship has destroyed the front of the Nukie ship, but there's no one on it, and they didn't really leave anything behind. But the salvage gun on a ship is even stronger than a laser gun because it doesn't require any reloading. It has infinite ammo. So while the cargo ship is shooting them in the side with infinite ammo, we get the infamous suicide toolbox bomber. You normally don't see this stuff too much in MRP. I don't know, again, Salamander's rules on anything like this, but it's more surprising to see suicide bombs in MRP, but I'm not talking against the roleplay standards or anything. But yeah, 2 Nukies insta-critted from that. There's nothing you could do about it. You can't preemptively know that somebody was going to suicide instant kill you with crew-related weapons, but that's just kind of how War Ops goes. You are basically choosing to lose if you do War Ops if anyone on the crew abuses a few of the weapons available to them. They're not dead. One of them actually managed to get revived. The commander's armor slightly better, as you can see. They revived first, but the attentive medical care of this Nukie team, no one on the crew was really capitalizing off of those people getting downed to finish them off. But they are still under threat of this infinite ammo cargo ship that will whittle through the whole station eventually if you let it. Person who stole an energy sword from the suicide bomb managed to get a few cleaves off. Borg caught in between some friendly fire. X-ray cannon starting to come out to this pretty tight choke point. The crew, none of these people in the crew are particularly well armored. I really don't know why the captain's here. Captains just always do this. They want to be on the first line of defense because, like, you feel like you're the captain and you shouldn't just let people die, but letting the captain go fighting first is terrible. Even if they don't have the nuke disc, I can't easily confirm if this captain has a nuke disc or not. Either way, though, they do have all access, and they have the antique laser on them. So, them dying, it's still a massive blow against the station, but that's just kind of been the par of the course for Nukies forever, is that captains really like to go in first and die. They're not dead yet. They're doing a decent enough job of staying back. A lot of friendly fire happening in the darkness there, but at least it's a jug suit that was taking that many bullets. Rightfully, that Nukie's a little upset. Cargo shuttle is actively shooting through the outer walls of the station. Reinforced walls do take a decent bit of shot. Interestingly, the turret shots are actually illuminated, so it looks really nice with the lights off. More people falling into this fatal slip and slide that the janitor just cleaned up, which is not helping too much against them. Right now, it's actually hurting the crew. I don't know what's in this backpack. I'll see if the source of the explosion's from this backpack. There is just a random gray backpack. Yeah, so, again, already we had one toolbox suicide bomber. Now we have another example of explosive stacking being just utterly insane. The jug suit and the elite suit tanked it, but it's also kind of hard to see. But we see definitely not a Nukie is down. The assault Borg somehow not finished off through that, but the Nukies are hurting. Just utterly getting slaughtered. The Nukies are the victims in this replay. They've now survived 2 gigantic crew-based explosives. They're getting shot in the back by an infinite ammo cargo shuttle. Yeah, it's just really not going well. You see that some people try to flank the commander here, so that bomb didn't kill them, but it's basically forcing them to kind of stand still here. Crew walking through, trying to finish off the wounded Nukies with scavenged X-ray cannons or just fresh X-ray cannons, but they are actually allowing the Nukies to recover yet again a second bomb. but they can't really recover this body very easily, or they're just not in the ability to do so. The bullets do pass over bodies now. Captain wedging themselves into a firelock. The captain has finally gotten too antsy and died. See if they have the disc. Not entirely sure that they do still until I watch them and actually pick it up. I didn't watch up to this point in the replay to confirm this. Ship pulling up and unloading onto the Nukies who have dragged the body away. The Nukies need to get away from space, but their only like forward option is directly to the crew, so they're really stuck between a rock and a hard place. They could actually move up here towards the front of the bridge and be safe because the ship can't tear up floor tiles to get through. But the gunship is still definitely the highlight of this thing. Definitely weird that the cargo shuttle could even power these things without any issue, but it's still really cool seeing. The jug suit has finally fallen from the infinite barrage of bullets. Nukies are just being absolutely slaughtered. Bombed, destroyed by a long-range cargo gun. I mean, this thing's shooting off screen. Security officer coming in, getting actually shot in the back by the cargo ship a little bit. But that X-ray cannon, the commander suit tanky enough to actually deal with the X-ray cannon, but the X-ray cannon is certainly hurting them. Random crew members kind of just lurking through the darkness, trying to find the last standing operator, which happens to be the commander. Commander trying to get off a repair, but the engineer is kind of just holding the corpses. Very, very well played on that engineer, just using the bodies. And the commander has gone into crit, body floating away. And yes, I might have sounded a little bit more overly negative about this round, but I mean, the fact that the crew can get weapons significantly better than the Nukies has always been something I found funny in this game. Like, the China Lake is probably the individually greatest Nukie weapon, but the crew can make bombs 10 times bigger than the Nukies can. So something I always found kind of funny. And this is actually the first round I've seen not only one, but two giant explosive grenade stacks used against the crew, or I mean against the Nukies, and they used a gunship. So it's kind of just like, these Nukies just got utterly obliterated. And I don't know what else they could have done. Like, enter the station internally from a different direction, but it's not like they knew the gunship was there. There was already people basically crit or getting bombed by the time the gunship really did anything. But anyways, yeah. Sorry if people like seeing the more prep phase stuff, but I've done so many Nukie rounds. I've spectated hundreds and hundreds of Nukie rounds. It's getting hard for me to stay entertained myself with watching them, but truly unique ones like this are really fun. Anyways, again, thank you for watching.